5 आईपीओ एक साथ आ रहे हैं। कुछ आईपीओ बहुत ही धमाकेदार प्रॉफिट्स देंगे, लेकिन अलॉटमेंट के चांसेस उतने ही कम हो जाएंगे। और कुछ आईपीओ में अलॉटमेंट तो गारंटीड मिल जाएगी, लेकिन शायद प्रॉफिट के चांसेस कम हो जाएं। इफ यू आर कंफ्यूज्ड and don't know what to do and need some help in evaluating such things, then watch this video till the end, because आज के इस वीडियो में हम बात करने वाले हैं विक्रम सोलार आईपीओ के बारे में। In this video, we will be discussing the company details, financials, risks, strengths, peer comparison, and all the required things that are needed to analyze any IPO before investing. So by the end of this video, you will have clear insights whether it's a great investment choice or you should pass it for this time. Hi people, welcome to my channel. You're watching Khojika. This is the one sure shot solution for all your queries. On this channel, I break down complex topics to simple, easy, comfortable, and in actionable way. I cover about IPOs, global markets, domestic markets, jobs, interview tips, and all the other type of queries and confusions that one deals with. So without wasting any more time, let's deep dive into it. आज के इस वीडियो में हम बात करने वाले हैं विक्रम सोलर आईपीओ के बारे में, जो कि 19th अगस्त को ओपन हो रहा है and would be closing on 21st of August. It is a mega IPO worth rupees 2079 crores with a fresh issue of rupees 1500 crores and the remaining 579 crores is offer for sale. So with this ratio, we can easily say that 60% of the money that they are raising is going towards the company's growth and the remaining 30% is going for OFS. The IPO is coming on a price band of rupees 315 to 332 with a lot size of 45 shares. The one thing that I want to personally include is that their shareholding will drop from 77.64% to 63.11% post issue. Generally, a company with holding over and above 50% is okay. Above 70 to 75% is considered good, and beyond that is considered exceptional. That means that the owners of the company are not diluting their equity much. Now let's discuss about company background. The company was founded in 2005. Vikram Solar Limited is one of the India's leading manufacturers of solar PV modules. The best part is that they just not provide panels, rather they also provide EPC services, that is engineering, procurement and construction alongside operations and maintenance for solar plants. So the best part is कि कंपनी सिर्फ सोलर पैनल्स में डील नहीं करती है, कंपनी अदर देन दैट ऑपरेशंस में, सर्विसेज में भी डील करती है, which is a plus point. All their products includes latest technologies like PERC, TOPCon and HJT modules, both bifacial and monofacial. जिन लोगों को नहीं पता, मैं बहुत क्विकली दोनों में डिफरेंशिएशन बता देती हूँ. मोनोफेशियल सोलर पैनल्स जो होते हैं वो एक साइड से ही सनलाइट अब्सॉर्ब करते हैं, which makes it simpler and comfortable and definitely easy on the pocket. However, on the other side, bifacial solar panels absorb the light from both the sides, that is front and the back, which results in more energy output. They are complex and definitely attract more money. That makes them expensive. They operate from two major manufacturing facilities, Falta Cez in West Bengal and Orgadam in Tamil Nadu, and supply to 23 states, 3 union territories, and even strong international market presence through a strong distributor and dealer network. Their clients are some real big names in the industry, that is NTPC, Nivali Lignite, GIPCL, and IPPS, like ACME Cleantech Solutions. They have over 1600 plus employees and 1000 plus contractual staffs. So clearly, Vikram Solar is playing a central role in India's green energy mission. Now let's look at the numbers that might surprise you, because numbers never lie. Between FY24 and 25, their revenue jumped 37% from rupees 2,523 crores to rupees 3,459 crores. Even more impressive, their profit after tax skyrocketed to 75% from 79 crores to rupees 139 crores. Margins also look very healthy EBITDA margin stands at 14.37%, PAT margin is at 4.8%, return on equity is 16.57%, and ROCE is at 24.49%. Assets stand at rupees 2,832 crores, and their reserves have climbed sharply to rupees 932 crores in FY25 compared to just rupees 192 crores in FY24. And here is the big plus to the company. Their total borrowings are almost negligible, showing that the company is not heavily dependent on debt financing. At the IPO price band of rupees 315 to 332, the company's market cap comes about 1200 crores with a price to book value of 8.46. QIBs will have up to 50% of quota, retail investors will be getting 35%, and NIIs at least 15%. They are going to use the raise funds for partial funding of phase 1 capex project. That means कोई project चल रहा है for which they are going to utilize 769 crores and 595 crores funding for phase 2 capex project, and the remaining is general corporate purposes. Basically, the raised funds will be used to expand their manufacturing capacity and push ahead with India's clean energy revolution. The key strengths of the company is that the company holds strong position in solar EV module manufacturing, healthy growth in revenue and profits. Their clients are big companies and even governments. No borrowings for now. Plus, इंडिया में ग्रोइंग एनर्जी की जो डिमांड है वो बहुत ज्यादा बढ़ रही है. इवन सरकार भी बहुत सारे प्रोजेक्ट्स लॉन्च कर रही है एंड दे आर प्रमोटिंग रिन्यूएबल एनर्जी. नाउ वी शुड also analyze the risk, because as I always say, as an investor you should always know your risks and you should know what you are signing up for. Global competition is intense. Currently China is the country which dominates solar manufacturing, so any big player or any international global market can actually hit this particular industry in India. Considering the economy right now, that is something that we should consider. Their company module and other things are heavily dependent on government policies and renewable subsidies. Valuation looks a little high compared to the peers, which we are going to discuss right after this. So now let's discuss about the peer comparison. Now the interesting part is that Vikram Solar's EPS is at rupees 4.61, which is far lower than its peers, which is Waaree Energies, Premier Energies, and Websol Energies. Others are standing at a very high EPS. On the comparative part, Vikram Solar is at 4.61. But also notice that their price to book value ratio of 8.46. This means that the market is valuing it much higher compared to its book value, which means investors are betting on its future potential growth rather than just current earnings, which is true to some extent, because in such kind of cases investors would like to hold on for long-term investments and consider these type of IPOs on for the longer run. Its return on net worth is around 11.26, which means it's delivering decent returns, but it trails behind Premier Energies, which stands at 33.21%, and Websol stands at 55.65%. Both companies showing far superior efficiency in using shareholder funds. So despite the lower profits today comparison to its peers, the valuation premiere shows that the market believes Vikram Solar could scale significantly in the coming years, given the solar energy push in India. So in short, Vikram Solar may look weaker on papers compared to its peers like Waaree and Premier, but the valuation signals optimism. Investors are betting on its ability to expand, improve margins, and ride the renewable energy wave. So the final verdict: should you apply for Vikram Solar IPO? If you believe in the renewable energy in India, this company has solid fundamentals, low debt, and big growth potential. For long-term investors, it looks like a strong bet on India's solar future. But for short-term investors looking for short-term gains, always keep in mind rich valuations and thin margins. A strong long-term play, but enter with realistic expectations. Now, it's your turn. Do you think Vikram Solar shine brighter than its competitors like Warrior Energies and Premier Energies? What are your thoughts? Are you planning to apply or skip this IPO and continue your search for the remaining 3 IPOs? Drop your opinion in the comment section. I did love to hear your thoughts because your opinion matters. If your search for IPO and such kind of content has not stopped yet, then this is the right platform for you. I hope this video helped you. If yes, then I cover such type of content. So stay tuned for the remaining 3 IPO analysis. Until then, happy learning, invest wisely because it's your own hard earned money. Take care. Bye.